Prince Tony Momo, a former Minister of Information and one of the national leaders of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC), on Wednesday said he won't be shocked if Governor Godwin Obaseki, the candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), wins this weekend's governorship election in Edo State. Speaking in an exclusive interview with Independent, Momo, former national chairman of the Defunct Congress for Progressive Change (CPC), said the APC must work very hard if it must win the election, adding that Obaseki is solid on ground and it will be foolhardy for any serious politician to dismiss him in Saturday's election. Momo, who said he wants his party APC to win, however, said he based his opinion on the fact that PDP is a very strong party in Edo State, having 2 out of the 3 senators in the state, as well as the endorsement Obaseki has received from teachers, pensioners, and others in the state. While saying nobody can predict the outcome of the election, he however added that he also expects Ezeyamu to emerge victorious given the fact that he's a grassroots politician who has a large followership in the state. I won't be surprised if any of the party wins. If INEC declares Obaseki the winner, I won't be shocked because both candidates are solid on the ground. You cannot say that Obaseki is not solid on the ground. He's very solid, and also Ezeyamu cannot be written off too. He's also very solid on ground. So we have to wait until after the election to know the winner. The only thing I'm praying for is that there should be no violence. Initially, I said APC will overrun Edo State. That was before Ezeyamu joined us. When he joined us and I said that his exit from PDP, it will be a total victory for APC and total elimination of PDP. Then we had a problem and Obaseki left and joined PDP. Then I said with Obaseki joining PDP, there will be a problem for APC because he won't go alone. He will move his structures out of APC to PDP. Some people criticized me when I said so, but we all saw what happened. I also said Edo governorship election will no longer be a tea party for APC. It will be a very tough battle. APC must work hard if they will defeat PDP. I said so, having looked at the situation on ground. PDP have 2 senators. APC has only 1. Out of the 9 House of Reps members, APC has 3. The rest are in PDP. In the presidential election, APC has 46%. PDP has 54%. So I don't write off anybody at all. We must work hard, but my own consolation has been and still the fact that Ezeyamu is a grassroots politician in Edo State. Everybody knows him in Edo and he has massive support at the grassroots level, but Obaseki is the incumbent and he has a lot of support among the institutions such as teachers, traders, pensioners, who have all come out to say that they have endorsed him. These organized bodies are not people you just dismiss like that. Speaking further, Momo said Obaseki would have remained in APC if he wasn't disqualified from participating in the primaries by the National Working Committee (NWC) of APC, led by its former national chairman, Adams Ushomole. Momo, who is a senior lawyer, also said those claiming Obaseki will be removed by the court if he wins the election for participating in 2 primaries are wrong. He argued that the governor only participated in the PDP primaries, having been barred from APC. Obaseki wouldn't have left APC if he wasn't disqualified. Why would he have left? He was disqualified. That was why he left. So people who said he wasn't qualified because he contested in 2 primaries don't know what they are talking about. Obaseki did not contest in 2 primaries. He was prevented from contesting the primaries of APC through disqualification, and so he had to go elsewhere, which he has a right to do. So I don't buy the argument of those who say that he cannot contest in 2 places. He only contested in PDP primaries after he was prevented from doing so in APC. Wow, this guy is stating the obvious. It's really stating the obvious. You know, one thing that he said, because a lot of people are coming out, this man, he does nobody knows him. He does not have a, he's not grounded in Edo State, this and that, blah 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 blah. He's a Democrat or he's a technocrat and all of that. And I'm now beginning to see the reason why Tinubu had to make that video, that press conference, that live broadcast he did. I now understand, because I was just wondering, if you feel that Obaseki is nobody, that is just a technocrat who does not even know this thing, who does not know election, who does not know politics, why would you go and do a private or a live broadcast for him, for somebody who is not relevant, and coming out to tell us that he did not participate in the struggle of democracy? That where was he? You can imagine. That is to tell you that they are frustrated because they never believed that this guy could live. They thought maybe he's going to chicken out just like Ambode did. And to their greatest disappointment, the guy has been pulling, and they never knew that a PDP could really absorb him. Because, of course, there was no strong, what a strong person in PDP. They are all strong, but they need a stronger person to be able to defeat APC. And this guy just gave them opportunity. Had it been Ezeyamu was still in APC, in PDP, and there was no way problem. They would have still had the same problem. Obaseki and Oshomole would have still had the same problem, and they would be looking for somebody, and the person that they would have brought, because at that time, maybe Obaseki wouldn't have had the opportunity to go back to PDP, because already Ezeyamu is there, and there was no way Ezeyamu would have, stepped down for him. Unlike those other people, they are strong, but Ezeyamu and Obaseki are so strong. They are stronger than those people. And meanwhile, Oshomole would have brought somebody in APC, because as at that time, they would have still screened Obaseki out, and the person will not be as strong as Ezeyamu, who would have still been in PDP. But as soon as he just left, and it creates an opportunity for Obaseki to go in. And also, they are always telling us that this man does not know anything. This man does not know anything. But they are now disappointed that this guy is not backing down. That what is his guts that is making him to thrive, for him to have just left, because they believe that will just be the end of his career. But to their greatest surprise, the man is, he's pulling the wave. And that is exactly what Momo is saying. He has described everything. You can't just wish away even Ezeyamu. But telling us that this man is not going to, he does not have any grassroots support, is that those people who are in that school of thought are deceiving themselves. Well, someone says here that Tony Momo have said it. Obaseki is the winner. Traders, teachers, and pensioners have endorsed the great man, including farmers. What do we want than to start from Wall to Wall Street for additional more votes? He's a straightforward person. I think he's referring to this moment. It is his resourcefulness and passion they are killing him for. He's an epitome of governance. Okay. Edo election is for Godwin Obaseki and PDP. Please, Edo, please, let's emulate Godwin philosophy, the right man. Vote for Obaseki come Saturday 19. Good luck. It is only by rigging or using federal government money to buy votes that APC can win. In a fair contest, in a fair contest, APC cannot win. That is what someone is saying here. So let's just keep our finger crossed. Anything can happen, just like Momo has said. He said anything can happen, but just to try to downplay the might of these two gentlemen, that nobody should just be in that school of thought. If you are there, you should just erase your mind from that mindset. So guys, leave your comments and let us know your opinion in the comment section.